this or that. Guys, behind me I have two very special trucks. I have a brand new Ram TRX and also a 2021 Ram Power Wagon, but it's not just any Power Wagon, it's very, very special. And in this video I'm going to show you features on both of these, and then you would have to decide which truck would you get. Would you get a brand new, fully decked out Power Wagon, or maybe more of a basic TR1 package Ram TRX? So let's just take a look at these two trucks and look at the different colors. So this is the new molten orange color on this 75th edition of the Ram Power Wagon. So how do you know it's 75th edition? Well, first up, it's the grille. It has this unique vertical bar design and several very, very special features. And of course, on this side, not to be outdone, is the Ram TRX. Let me give you kind of another view of it. Here they are. Of course, the Ram is in this red color, and this truck actually belongs to us. This truck is currently on sale. I'm at our friends at Johnson Auto Plaza, right there. So they have this Power Wagon on sale right now, and it's one of the first ones I've seen at the dealership. So I came out here and I wanted to show these trucks to you guys. So both of them start, actually, because the Power Wagon is fully loaded, 75th edition truck. It's over 70,000, just a little bit. This truck starts at about 71, 72,000, and this truck is about 77 grand. So we're talking about two very capable trucks that are meant for off-roading at almost the same price, and both of them, of course, are powered by Hemi engines. So let me show you a couple of unique features. First of all, here we have the Power Wagon 75th logo, and actually I love this color. I'm usually not a super flashy guy, but this orange color, I mean, you could see it from space, and it's just, I think it just works. In some angles it looks red, in some views it also looks to be orange, of course. And because this is the 75th edition, it has very special beadlock capable wheels. This Power Wagon has these kind of steps, rock slider steps, here from Mopar. That's included in the package. Several other things are included. It's also kind of a luxurious package. Let me show you a bit of so the sticker here. Sorry about the reflections. So this price is $70,215. The 75th anniversary is retailing at $11,715, and it has all of that stuff, including, of course, these towing mirrors, very luxurious interior, and of course the Hemi engine. So let's talk a little bit about power, right? And then talk about off-road specs. So the Power Wagon still is equipped with a 6.4 liter big displacement Hemi engine. It's a heavy-duty truck on a heavy-duty platform versus a half-ton truck, the TRX. And this truck is also equipped with a new 8-speed ZF automatic transmission. So the transmission makes this new Power Wagon, well, a little bit more efficient. Of course, these two are not efficiency-minded trucks. They're more meant for true off-road capability. So let me actually pop the hood and show you the engines. And of course, underneath this hood scoop and hood in the TRX, there's a Hellcat engine, a supercharged 6.2 liter hiding under there. So let's quickly take a look. Let me see here. Yes, so once again, the Power Wagon is super tall. I don't know if you can tell, but I have to kind of reach over this hood to actually see this engine. 410 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque. Once again, this engine's been around for many, many years, so it has kind of a lot of history, and it's in my experience, has been a fairly durable engine. Of course, the EF transmission is kind of new. It's about 2 years old in this truck as far as when they started producing the 8-speed. It's probably been almost 2 years, so I haven't heard a lot of issues with the 8-speed. So as far as powertrain, I think Power Wagon has a pretty decent one. Although, of course, all of you guys will say, well, where's the diesel? Well, the diesel Power Wagon, of course, is not available and probably may not be available, at least in the near future. And of course here, sorry about that, is the giant 6.2 liter. And right there is a supercharger, 702 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. And of course the TRX is a wide body truck that's meant for high-speed off-road. Let me show you that. And the TRX also has an 8-speed automatic. They're probably tuned a little bit differently, of course, with different power levels, different torque numbers. But if I step back over here and kind of let you look at these trucks, you can kind of tell. You thought the TRX was big? Oh, no. The Power Wagon is actually taller, and of course the TRX is wider. So the TRX has about 11.5 inches of ground clearance. It's wide body to accommodate the long travel suspension, about 13 inches of travel in the front and approximately the same in the rear. And of course it's got active shocks, Bilstein Blackhawk E2s. I think you could see them here in the back. And this truck we've tested in many different environments. Actually, it has 6,000 miles. And I'll be doing another video soon, which is kind of a long-term review telling you guys our experiences with this truck. But this truck, I mean, it's got the dual exhaust system. It sounds mean. It's very fast. Here at the mile above sea level, we've been getting about 4.4 second acceleration times. Yeah, it's really meant for high-speed running. This is a TR1 package, like I was mentioning to you guys. So it does have leather seats, suede inserts. The shifter is right here. And it's, I don't know if you can tell, but sorry for the dust and dirt, but it's not too bad to get into. I'm just over 6'2", and I can grab this handle and I can kind of easily pop in. So, and of course this has the latest cab, with the latest generation Ram cab, with a little bit more space in the back. It's got quite a nice space over there. Now if we turn our attention to the Power Wagon, the Power Wagon technically has more ground clearance. You can kind of tell. It's up to about 14 inches of ground clearance underbody, but it does have a big rear differential that sticks down low. So the differential is about 9.5 inches of ground, but other areas are really tucked in up high. And of course this truck is very different because, well, first of all, it's a heavy-duty truck, but it's got a solid front axle. It's got Bilstein shocks also. It's got a disconnectable front sway bar. Of course, it's got a heavy-duty axle in the back, although the TRX also has a heavy-duty fully floating Dana 60 in the back. But the tires are a bit smaller, as you can kind of tell here. The Power Wagon is wearing about a 33-inch tall tire, Duratrac Goodyear Wrangler. This TRX is wearing the new Goodyear Wrangler Territory AT all-terrain tire. And here's where you're also kind of spending some money here in the Power Wagon, because you're getting these wonderful seats with the 75th edition. Of course, this harkens back to when Power Wagon was a military vehicle, and you know, still existed in kind of a very utilitarian military style. And now it's pretty much a luxurious off-road bruiser. Here's the control system on the Power Wagon. It's a shift knob for the 8-speed. Of course, as you may have seen, the TRX has a console shifter here. But you can tell there's a lot of configurability. Just like in the TRX, you've got your, two-wheel drive, 4-low, 4-high sway bar. So the TRX is 4-wheel drive all the time, 4-auto. Of course, the Power Wagon is not. The Power Wagon can be in 2-wheel drive. And the cab is a little bit older design. It's a little bit less space here and then in the newer trucks. Because they updated a lot of this truck, but the cab is still, as far as the sizing of the cab, is still the same. And it's a little bit difficult, more difficult to get into a Power Wagon. This side step is a little bit narrow. So yes, you can use it if you're careful, but it's a little bit taller truck. Both of these have these storage compartments. Although I was talking to Alex, one of our producers, and he said in his Rebel that he bought, he almost never uses these because they're underneath the floor mats and he kind of forgets about them. So let me know in the comments below, would you rather have a heavy-duty truck that can tow a little bit more, just over 10,000 pounds of towing here? It's 10,000 pounds because of the suspension, of course, because it's a little bit softer sprung than the regular four-wheel drive heavy-duty Ram. Would you rather have a factory-installed winch, even though it's not actually doesn't have the line in it yet because it's brand new? Or would you rather have a truck that can accelerate with the best sports cars, maybe some of the best sports cars in the world, can run off-road very fast, tows about 8,100 pounds. Both trucks have the same payload, about 1,300 pounds. That's kind of a wash, actually, which is kind of strange. So which truck would you buy? Would you buy a really cool, fully optioned, heated seats, everything, Power Wagon? Or would you get a kind of a little bit more basic TRX with no sunroof, no keyless entry? Let me know in the comments below. Which off-road bruiser truck from Ram would you prefer? And as always, go back to TFLtruck.com and of course TFLoffroad.com and our latest site TFLbids.com, which is our auction site where you can find really cool, inexpensive trucks and 4-wheel drive SUVs for sale, and you can also sell your vehicle there very easily. Thank you very much.